You know, that Roxanne is a pretty good worker. Why can't you be like her, young Gus?
Because I'm a snail, that's why.
Well, you can't help that, I suppose.
I don't want to help it. I like being a snail.
Well, there's no accounting for taste, is there? Even a snail. You know, you could be out there helping her clean up and getting ready for Settlers' Week. Very important in our history, Settlers' Week around this area.
No, not me. Settlers' Week means nothing to me. Nothing.
I am shocked to hear it. Shocked.
Where's the interest for snails, eh? What's this country ever done for us? Just you tell me that, eh? What have you ever done for a snail?
Well, I talk to you, don't I? What more do you want?
Do we?
And just yesterday, or was it last week, I didn't step on a snail. I stopped myself. Of course, there wasn't any snails there, so that helped, but still, I didn't.
Here we are, Mr. Wallop. Oh, I've never seen so many tins around the place. Dozens of them. It's really too bad.
Tins, eh? Then it wasn't us.
No, it certainly wasn't. I think littering is awful.
And so do I.
And so do I.
You know, not that many people pass by, though. And who would just toss a tin over their shoulder when they'd finished with it?
Look, that's a very rare bird.
Where? I can't see it.
Neither can I.
Oh, seems to have gone. Oh, well, Settlers' Week seems to be getting off to a great start. You're cleaning the place up and Bill's got his mate, the stump jump plough, visiting, and Gus is...
Yes, what are you doing for Settlers' Week, Gus?
Nothing. Nothing. I don't approve of all this. Besides, everybody else in Australia has a proper Settlers' Week, all at the same time. And when do we have it?
When it's convenient for the Wallops. That's when we have it. And any snails that don't like it can lump it.
Oh.
Thanks for the cuppa, Roxanne.
Oh, pleasure, Mr. Wallop.
Now, why don't you come on out and see if Stumpy's arrived?
Oh, yes, he has. He's there now. You coming, Gus?
No, never.
All right, see you later, then.
And just you remember, young Gus, the only reason that I didn't step on that snail yesterday, or was it last week? Oh, well, whenever it was...
You were scared.
I was not scared. I didn't step on it because it wasn't there. But you're here. And don't you forget it.
I know who throws his tins over his shoulder. Yep. And he doesn't pick them up afterwards either.
How does he look to you, Mr. Wallop?
Bit rusty. Of course, he's not as young as he used to be. And there's some of us who get better as we get older. All the Wallops do. Then there's those who just don't.
Well, are you going to clean him up?
Me? Oh, no, I'm too busy with Settlers' Week.
Oh, but he'd look so much better if he were cleaned up.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it wouldn't take much, you know, a bit of spit and polish. And he'd look terrific. The star of Settlers' Week. Oh.
You're right. You're always right. You're a clever girl, Roxanne. There's no doubt about it. I always say if you want a good job done, you get Roxanne to do it. Now, you give him a bit of a brush up and he'll be a credit to us.
Me?
Well, I can't get Bill to do it. I mean, he's in Bandywallop getting ribbons for Stumpy.
But you? What about you?
I am the organiser, am I not? Very busy job. Difficult job. You need a lot of rest for that job, and I better have a rest. Now. Oh, you'll need some anti-rust oil. I'll bring some back after I've had my rest.
Oh, but Mr. Wallop, you can't do that to me. Oh, blow him. He's the limit. Gus? Gus? Oh, come on, Gus, don't sulk.
I am not sulking. I never sulk. I'm just not speaking to anyone.
No, I don't blame you. I feel like that too.
What's Mr. Wallop up to now?
He wants me to clean up Stumpy.
What's wrong with that?
Well, it's Mr. Wallop's Settlers' Week. Why doesn't he clean up Stumpy?
I just thought of a knock-knock.
Oh, dear, I might have known you would. All right, go on.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Sherwood.
Sherwood who?
Sherwood, like to help you, but I'm busy right now.
Well, that's all right. I'm not going to do it, so I don't need any help.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Lion.
Lion who?
Lying down on the job, are we?
No, I'm not lying down on the job. I'm just not going to do the job.
Oh.
But Mr. Wallop is the one who's lying down. He's gone off to have a rest.
Well, why shouldn't he? After all, it's his Settlers Week.
You know, I really thought it was going to be a wonderful idea at first.
I know what you need. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Luke.
Luke who?
Luke before you leap, especially when Mr. Wallop's around.
Oh, you're right. You're certainly right, Gus.
Now another. Special this one is, just for you. Knock, knock.
If this is a knock-knock that tells me I'm the one who ought to be doing all the work, then don't bother.
Would I give you a knock-knock like that? Never.
All right, go on.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Mary.
Mary who?
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
But it's not Christmas yet.
Well, if Mr. Wallop can have Settlers Week just when he feels like it, then I can have Christmas when I feel like it.
Gus, oh, look, I'm going to go and find Bill.
Huh?
Oh, he's the only sensible one around here.
But-
Goodbye, Gus.
I'm sensible. I'm very sensible. Ooh.
Bill, they're so pretty. You were clever to get them.
Oh, yes, and all for Stumpy.
Oh, he'll look terrific with these.
well,
Except they'd look a whole lot better if he were cleaned up first, wouldn't they?
why don't we do it?
Oh, I don't mind doing it, but I don't want Mr. Wallop to think he tricked me into it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, but you've got to think of Stumpy.
All right, we'll clean him up, eh? Shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, it's always easy to tell the time, Roxanne, even if you haven't got a watch.
I know, it's a riddle. Go on, tell.
Well, you just have to eat an orange and count the pips.
Oh, Bill, no, blow out the other way.
Hey, look.
I wonder what bright idea he's got now.
Oh.
Fine girl, our Roxanne, eh, Bill?
Thank you, Mr. Wallop, but I'm doing this for Stumpy's sake, not anybody else's.
Of course you are. And I've had another of my good ideas while I was having a rest. Yes, I thought, now why should I be the only one that looks as good as this? Now these hats, they're part of our history, these hats.
Yes.
But they're not for steam shovels.
They are, if I say they are.
Oh.
Now, what I want you to do is find one for you and Bill. You won't get one as good as this, but do your best.
But I don't want a hat.
That's not being very helpful.
Oh.
And if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's an unhelpful steam shovel.
Oh, look, I can find hats. I'm not sure about corks. Oh, look, I can't do it. I've got to clean up Stumpy, haven't I?
And I don't want a hat. I like the one I've got.
Don't you worry about Stumpy. Bill and I will have him cleaned up in 2 ticks of a lamb's tail.
Oh, OK. Well, here you are then. Oh, treat him gently. He's very sensitive for a stump jump player.
I know you're going to do a fine job with Stumpy, Bill.
Oh?
A fine job. And I am going to watch you do it.
I heard all that. I did too. And why should Bill get a hat with corks on it if I don't, eh?
A what, Gus?
I am asking what Bill's done to get a hat with corks on it. That's what I'm asking.
It's because he's part of Mr. Wallop's Settlers Week, I suppose, and you're not.
A hat like that, it's wasted on a steam shovel. Wasted.
Yes, it is, I suppose, especially when he doesn't want it. Oh, here's one. Now, I
Be-
know there's another one somewhere.
Besides, we haven't got enough corks.
Oh, gosh, you know, maybe you're right.
Yeah, of course I'm right. I'm always right.
Oh, no, there's plenty. They're in a jar somewhere.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is.
And where do you think Mr. Wallop got all his corks from?
He said he wanted to borrow something, and I said yes. Do you mean he's borrowed all my corks?
Well, not all of them. There's probably enough left there for a hat for me.
Oh, isn't he the limit?
Huh.
I wonder if I picked up any in the clean-up. I can't remember. I know, I was so surprised to find this that I didn't notice the other things much. Look at this, Gus. Where do you think it could have come from?
Well, it looks to me like one of Mr. Wallop's.
Oh, well, look, I can't do anything about Mr. Wallop's hats or corks or tins or things right now. That sounds like Mr. Squiggle's rocket. Listen, Gus, you think about it while I'm seeing Mr. Squiggle, will you? That's a good snail.
Of course I'll think about it. I'm always thinking about something. I'm just that kind of snail. And when I think about things, I get ideas. Yeah. Hey, I've got one right now. Oh, it's a beauty. A beauty.
Oh, poor old Rocket, trying to be rude, and I wasn't here. What a waste. Mr. Squiggle, are you there?
Just about, Roxanne.
Oh, you sound quite out of breath. What have you been doing? Here, let me help you out.
Well, thank you, Roxanne. We've been having settlers week on the moon.
We're going to have it down here too.
Oh,
what a
really?
coincidence.
A what?
A coincidence, Mr. Squiggle. It's, when things happen at the same time.
That sounds exactly like our settlers week. Everything happens at the same time, and that's why I'm out of breath.
Oh, everything? What's everything?
We had a moon landing on one side of the moon, a rocket blast off on the other, an anti-gravity, whatever it was, demonstration in the middle, and a satellite fly past up above.
Mr. Squiggle, not all at once.
Oh, yes, indeed. It was quite a coincidence.
Well, I think what you need right now is a squiggle or two, Mr. Squiggle.
Or shall we say 3 or 4?
Or perhaps even more. What do you say to that?
What a coincidence. I was just going to say the very same thing.
Well, it's no coincidence. I happen to have some squiggles here, Mr. Squiggle.
Double, huh?
Oh, already? Tisk, tisk. Now, this one comes all the way from Lucendale, and Dame Ferring sent it into it.
Ah. Well, what shall I make of it?
Let's see. I think something with maybe a beach ball.
A beach ball. You mean I'll make this into a beach ball? Why not?
Or...
Just for you, Roxanne. How's that?
It's nice. What's the rest of it?
The rest
Squiggly
of
lines. Ribbon.
Ribbon. Spaghetti.
Mm.
There, how's that?
Spaghetti bolognese. I'm still not sure.
Neither am I. How's that?
You're not sure?
No.
Oh, you're...
Only
You're
my
kidding.
nose. How's that?
Your nose can think for itself?
That's it.
Wonderful.
You
have
mean-
a nose like that?
Yours doesn't?
No, it tends to follow me wherever I go.
Really? How's that?
Oh, it's a kangaroo.
Well, actually, I was thinking it was a mouse.
Oh, a mouse. Bit smaller.
With a long tail there.
Oh, right. And oh, have you finished?
Yeah, almost. There. He's skipping with his tail, bouncing on a beach ball, and playing with a yo-yo.
Let's have a look at this. A mouse. Oh, yes, of course, the big ears. And skipping rope. And yo-yo. And beach ball.
That's it.
Very, very bouncy squiggle. Lovely, Mr. Squiggle.
Another one?
Yes. Now let's have a look at this one.
Hurry up.
Oh, Blackboard. Maybe we should send Blackboard to the beach for a holiday. Now, Ashley Tronoff sent this from Wynnum in Queensland.
Well, I guess it's a tricky one.
I think our beach ball has multiplied while we weren't looking.
You can't win them all, can you? Well, there's... actually,
Very
how's that?
strange. Oh.
Eh? How's
It could be the top of a trumpet.
A trumpet. Well,
Near the vowels. No?
actually,
That was a
they're
bit of a stretch for the imagination.
2 yo-yos.
2 yo-yos.
How's
Being
that?
held by a
A
an
stumpy-nosed
anteater?
anteater.
Oh,
Sideways.
I guessed it.
Sideways.
Let's have a look. 2 yo-yos held by a stumpy-nosed anteater. What's this around? Looks like...
That's his... that's to keep his chin warm.
Oh,
There, he covers them with honey, you see, so that he can...
when they roll back up again.
and catch the ants.
Oh, I see. Mr. Squiggle, you're clever.
Do you think so?
Yes, indeed.
I've changed my mind.
Oh, well, it
How's
only
that?
goes to prove my point,
Which is that?
that you're very clever.
Oh, thank you. You say the nicest things. How's that?
This looks like it could be,
It
oh,
is.
teeth.
It is.
Crocodile.
Yes, it's a crocodile with a lot of sweet teeth.
Toffee apples.
And he's eating 2 toffee apples at once, turned upside down, and the toffee apples are stuck to the roof of his mouth.
Oh, because that can happen, can't it?
Yeah.
You get stuck to your teeth.
Yeah, so that's why he hasn't got many sweet teeth left. He eats too many toffee apples.
He's been going to the dentist to have them out.
That's it.
Tasty.
Another one?
Now. Oh, interesting.
Hurry up.
Good.
You tell him.
I did. Now, Roberta Hall sent this one in from Mossman Park in Western Australia. It's a funny one, isn't
It
it?
is rather. What
Sort
should
of
we
looks
make of it?
A bit like a coat hanger, except I don't know what that is.
A coat hanger.
Well,
Well, that might be a coat of paint on a coat hanger. Can you hang up a coat of paint to dry on a coat hanger?
Only if it's still in the tin.
Ah, then it'd take a long time to dry.
Being, as it were, not spread out
That's it.
on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a fish.
It's a fish balancing on a surf ski. Upside down.
I must say, Mr. Squiggle, I haven't seen one of those recently.
Oh, really?
Balancing fishes?
Well,
Fish?
The fish is balancing on a surf ski, and the surf ski is balancing on a seal's nose.
Nose.
That's it. And the seal is balancing on a ping pong ball,
Oh, my goodness.
like a roller skate, and there's a tomato balanced on top of the fish's nose.
Roller
Upside
skate?
down.
Where was the roller skate? Did you say roller
Well,
skate?
actually, it's a ping pong ball.
Yeah, I thought so.
But he's using it as a roller skate.
Ping pong ball, and on top of that the seal,
Uh-huh.
and then the surfboard.
Uh-huh.
And that's the fin of the surfboard, is it? And the fish, balancing fish.
That's it.
Fishy.
Balancing a tomato.
Balancing a tomato. Fishy
Very-
indeed. Oh, Mr. Squiggle.
Another one?
Yes.
Quickly, before
this-
Blackboard says anything.
Oh, he hasn't. He's been quite quiet. Now, James and Mark and Andrea Lambrow sent this in from Burwood in Victoria.
It's-
This is a strange one.
It's very
It
strange.
sort of looks like a pyramid upside down.
It is.
It is.
There's another pyramid the
And
right
this
way
is like a boomerang.
up. A boomerang. That's an idea.
You like my idea, do you?
Yeah.
Well, it's bound to return.
Aha. There. How's that?
Oh, let's
No, it's
turn
not
around.
finished. No,
Oh,
it's not
I'm
finished.
sorry.
No. It's a
I'm not sure what it is.
it's a mouse.
A mouse in
Another mouse.
a striped T-shirt,
That's it. Wearing gumboots.
boots, going out for
A
his
walk.
daily constitutional.
That's it. There. Upside down.
A mouse in a striped T-shirt and gumboots, going for a walk.
You don't like that?
Mouse has got his hands behind his back.
That's it.
Well,
How did you guess?
because I couldn't see them.
Ha. He didn't wash them, so he didn't want you to see them.
No, he didn't want to show his hands.
There. How's that?
Well, it's you're changing it into something else.
Yep,
Give me a clue quickly. See if I can beat you to it and guess what
Well,
it is.
I'm not quite sure.
Oh, you keep saying
I'm
I don't
not
believe
quite
it.
sure.
Mr. Squiggle.
It's only my nose that knows.
I
How's that?
think you're trying to trick me.
It's now.
I'm a duck or something.
It's a duck.
Your
It's a
head's
duck
in the way.
in a striped swim costume.
Oh, perhaps it originally belonged to the mouse.
That's it. With a boomerang.
Let's have a look. With a boomerang. Where's the boomerang? There.
There's the boomerang. Yes, it's his birthday, you see.
Oh, look, I think this duck has been working out. He's got a wonderful physique, hasn't he?
Uh-huh.
Love to see him down on the beach. He's been working out. And what's down here? His feet.
Those are his feet.
Excellent.
And the boomerang is so that he can have many happy returns on his birthday.
Oh, he'll get them, won't he? The boomerang will come back.
I hope so. We hope so.
Mr. Squiggle.
Hurry up.
Blackboard, settle down. We haven't got long to go. Now, Ross and Joanna Abbs sent this in from Tura Beach. I don't know what to make of this one.
Neither do I. What do you suggest?
Let's see.
How's that? How's that?
A bird. Is it a bird of some kind?
No.
No, I thought I saw a beak.
Uh-huh. How's that?
I can't see.
It's upside down.
Ah,
It's a goat.
a goat.
Balancing a golf stick
Can
on
I
his
turn around
nose.
so I can have a look? A golf stick. A golf club. Yes, golf. A short one. And this is his
That's his ear.
little. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, and
That's
a
his
little,
tail.
little beard.
That's
Goats
his
have
beard.
little beard.
You
What's-
don't like that?
I like it. What's this?
Oh, that's the other golf ball, I think. It's a bit flattened.
It's a bit not finished off.
Well, you don't like that one. All right, well, we'll attach the golf ball to that.
So it's a yo-yo.
Maybe. Maybe. I didn't think of that.
Oh, I
How's
think it's
that?
something else. Looks like a little arm.
Mm-hmm. How's that?
What is it? Tell me.
Well, it could be. It could even be. He's got two
Not
eyes.
to mention, it could also be
Yeah. Bee. A bee.
be
Bee. But it's not a bee.
to be or not to be.
That's it.
That is the question.
Yeah, well, and what is the answer?
To turn it sideways.
Sideways. Oh, nearly finished.
Nearly, no, not quite.
It's a duck.
I thought so.
Who wants to be a ballet dancer?
Ducks and mice everywhere you look today.
That's it. Well, this one wants to be a ballet dancer, dancing swan leg in her favourite duck puddle.
So it's duck leg ballet. in the paddle. Oh, Mr. Squiggle.
Oh, it's time to go, time to
ready?
go.
All right, let me help you aboard.
Well, thank you. Back to Settlers Week. Oh, it makes me feel quite weak.
Oh, try not to get so out of breath over it all. Listen, I
I'll
tell you, I
try.
have things at different times. That's what we do.
Roxanne, why didn't I think of that? Oh, how clever you are.
Oh, it's nothing, Mr. Squiggle.
Oh, thank you, Roxanne.
Don't mention.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming down and visiting me.
Thank you.
Goodbye. See you again.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Mr. Squiggle. Bye-bye.
Right. Okay, Bill, now we've cleaned up Stumpy and borrowed some ribbons for you, and we've had our sleep. Now it's time for you to do your next job.
Mine?
Yeah, well, if you don't, we don't want to have you going rusty like Stumpy.
Oh, no. Then let's have some riddles, eh?
Riddles. Great.
Riddles.
Good idea. I know some good riddles. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Oh, difficult. Because he wanted to get to the other side.
Nah, because it was a crossroad. Get it?
Oh, smart one that was, Mr. Wallop.
Right, what about this one? Why did the kitchen sink?
Because it was too heavy.
No, because it saw the tap dance. I'm pretty good at this, aren't I? Well, you can try one on me now. Go on.
Oh, can I? Yep. Well, you're a farmer, so how do you get eggs without keeping hens?
That's a difficult question.
Not for you, Mr. Wallop. You just have to keep ducks.
Then I'd have duck eggs, wouldn't I? Oh, you nearly tricked me on that one. Nearly.
Oh, Stumpy looks great. Really great, Mr. Wallop. That's terrific.
Well, Bill helped me a bit.
Oh, I thought I did it all.
Well, he's a credit to Settlers Week. He really is.
Stand and deliver! Stand and deliver!
Bushrangers? Bushrangers!
Oh, it can't be. We don't have bushrangers anymore.
They've heard about my Settlers Week. That's what it is. They want to join in. Oh, that's a bushranger if ever I saw one.
Stand and deliver your money or your life.
Oh, I haven't got any money. Oh, this is terrible. Have you got any change? Here, look. Give him that.
Oh, no.
Don't do that to me. Go on.
I don't want to.
Oh, the poor girl. I can't bear to look.
I said stand and deliver. Stand and deliver, I say.
Gus.
It's you. It's all a mistake. I can explain everything.
I'm not trying to stop you.
Hey?
Now, just tell me how this thing works.
Hey?
Now, stop saying hey. I want to have a go.
Oh, you want to be a bushranger?
Well, yes, of course I do. Bushrangers are part of our past, aren't they? And Mr. Wallop's terribly keen on Settlers Week.
That's what I like to hear.
Stand and deliver. Oh, Gus, do you think I could make him deliver my car?